Okay, this piece is entitled, Who Are You? Who are you? Now truly ponder this question before you answer. When asked such a question, your most likely reply will probably be your birth name. However, your name is not who you are, but only what you are called and answered to, so ponder further and tell me who you really are. By now, you're probably ready to give me a bunch of descriptive words about your gender, age, race, nationality, ethnic background, religious affiliations, personality traits, physical features, and such. But do these things actually tell me who you are? Well, let's see. To say that you are a male or female, man, woman, boy, or girl is hardly necessary when gender is practically the most obvious of recognizable physical characteristics in humans. Besides, isn't it possible to distinguish the genders of complete strangers we pass every day on the street, but not ever know who these males or females are? So telling me your gender will not suffice in expressing to me who you are. As for including your age in answer to the proposed question, well, the ages of individuals only account for the amount of time that has elapsed since his or her birth according to some Gregorian calendar. However, many different people have many different experiences at many different periods in their lives. So in effect, a lot of people are older by experience and insight than others in actual years lived. Therefore, age gives very little, if any, idea of who you are. Now to touch on your race, ethnicity, nationality, familiar, religious, or traditional backgrounds, should I stereotype you, categorize you, expect something of you, or see you as better or worse of a person simply because of your race, nationality, or religious affiliations? I think not. Besides, how many times have we attempted to use those types of factors to judge people only to discover we could not have been more wrong about them? So needless to say, ethnicity, what country a person was born in, religious practices and traditional customs cannot define you. Now moving on to personality traits. A person's likes and dislikes, good and bad habits, quirks, and idiosyncrasies. Well, psychologists and psychiatrists say that these are only learned social behavior patterns that can, and usually does, change over the course of a person's life or immediately if a person put forth enough effort to do so. But for example, if a person always seems to be happy, but the day he or she is sad, or if a person always seems to be doing bad things and suddenly does something good, is that not still the same person in both instances? Well, behavior patterns and mood swings cannot make you who you are. As for physical features and appearances, how others see us and how each of us see ourselves are usually two totally different views and opinions. People tend to rate or judge others in comparison to themselves, using themselves as the standard or ideal. However, our physical bodies are in constant change, and people who once knew you may not recognize you over time in physical changes. But is that not still the same you at all times? So again, I ask you, who are you? What is the real you? And who am I, you say? Well, I thought you'd never ask. I am the essence of all. I am the kinetic force that sustains and perpetuates this entire universe. I am the extremely powerful rage of the stormiest sea, ripping and crashing. But I'm also the most serene and tranquil pond with scarcely a ripple, quietly watching the evening sunset and patiently awaiting its dutiful rising in the morn. I am the motivation of the ant and the sloth of the snail. I am the sweetness of ripe wild grapes and the bitterness of turpentine. I am as old as the earth's first revolution around the sun. Yet I am also the newborn babe who only seconds ago labored through the birth canal to take my very first breath. I am the force of gravity, the shock of electricity. I am the first atom, ATOM, and the first atom, ADAM, chromosome to molecule. I am every animate and inanimate object that ever was. I am from every planet and galaxy, visible and invisible to the naked eye or most powerful telescope. I am seen and unseen, felt and unfelt, felt with or without acknowledgement. I fly, swim, walk, crawl, float, drift, and sometimes remain unmoving for millennia. I am a part of the whole and the whole part. I am the animals, the vegetables, the minerals, and the air, the water, and fire. I am the thought, the thoughtful, and the thoughtless. I am the rich, the poor, the beautiful, and the unsightly. I am the pain and the soothing, the suffering and the comforting, the limited and the limitless. I am more and I am less. Everything and nothing, or any combination of any imagination. I am all of these things because all of these things are me. Understand that this is who I am, so understand that this is who you are too. Thank you.